Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a sleep hypnosis session that is also linked to the idea of healing. And sleep and healing are inextricably linked. One of the things that a lot of doctors will say if you're sick is to get rest. And there's an element of a lot of repair to cells happen during in the deep sleep process. So for anyone that lifts weights or does a lot of exercise, they'll know that there is an increasing desire to sleep and that the sleep is required for the increase in strength and for the repair to take place in the body. So healing and sleep go hand in hand. What this hypnosis session does is uses a futuristic metaphor. And in the past, maybe about 10 years ago, they first developed nanotechnology, which is tiny, almost cellular level devices. Now, these devices were very basic. You know, it's things like you could have tiny writing made of almost kind of atoms and things like that. So incredibly small things. And almost the science fiction people of the time thought, okay, it's just a matter of time before you're going to be able to create robots from this nanotechnology that can actually go into your body and do the kind of things that cells currently do. So if you think of certain processes within the body like autophagy or white blood cells and even red blood cells transporting oxygen around, like cells have functions. So why couldn't you create robots, tiny robots the size of cells to do similar kind of things? And that technology is being improved on, but it's not at the point where you can swallow a pill or breathe in some kind of microscopic bots and it would actually heal your body. But there is an incredible placebo effect that comes from the power of suggestion. So this hypnosis session takes the idea of nanotechnology like microscopic healing robots that heal your body, but also facilitate sleep and that it happens while you're sleeping. So it's a deep sleep hypnosis session, but also linked to the idea of healing. You don't have to be sick to benefit from this because everyone can benefit from healing. We all have cells that need to be removed and we all have tissue that could be repaired and all of these things that are just naturally happening in the body anyway, but it's designed to be conducive to amplify that kind of thing. So in order to get the best out of this hypnosis session, ideally what would be good is to find a comfortable place. Normally, I don't recommend that people listen to hypnosis while they're in bed because hypnosis isn't quite as effective while you're asleep as if you're just relaxed. This is the exception, though. This is an ideal hypnosis session to listen to in bed right before you go to sleep. It doesn't have the outro at the end, which some of my hypnosis sessions have, because that is designed to increase the ability to awaken you. This session is designed to help you go to sleep. And after the hypnosis session, there is about 10 minutes of theta wave music to kind of help you enjoy the process to go into sleep. What I would say is that if you're not ready to sleep now, rather than listening to this hypnosis session, save it, put it in a playlist, come back to it later, download it and then revisit it later, rather than listening to it now. This is a session to really enjoy right as you're in bed, just about to sleep anyway. So ideally, find a comfortable place, which will be your bed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in a slow, calm, relaxing breath. And as you breathe out, just allow any feelings of tension to be released and to feel like it's leaving your body in that outward breath. Breathing in a wonderful feeling of calm, relaxation, and scanning your body for any feelings of stress or worry or tension, and just allowing whatever no longer serves you to be released, and to feel a wonderful feeling of resourcefulness going in, and any tension leaving your body in your outward breath. As you breathe in and breathe out, imagine that your imagination is not limited by the laws of physics, space, and time. In your imagination, you could imagine the past where people would fall asleep when the sun set. And you could imagine a future where technology is conducive to activating sleep effortlessly. As you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to imagine a future where technology exists to accelerate healing. Within your imagination, imagine you're lying on a bed in a futuristic room. It's your bed. You recognize the covers, the pillow, and feel how you would feel if you were lying on your bed with your head on your pillow. Only this bed and pillow exists at a time in the future where there is advanced technology. I want you to imagine you are in a room where tiny nanotechnology bots that are designed to facilitate healing are being activated to enable you, while you sleep, to rejuvenate and restore and heal your body. As you breathe in and breathe out, just imagine that as you focus on your breathing, with each inhale, just envision yourself drawing in billions of microscopically small, tiny, glowing nanobots. They're not visible to the human eye, but if you had a microscope, you could imagine they just float and exist in air particles. As you breathe in these tiny nanobots infused with healing energy, imagine they enter your body with the air you breathe and begin by focusing their healing attention on your lungs. Imagine this advanced futuristic technology. Tiny bots the same size as a human cell, scanning your lungs for healing opportunities. They can remove waste, dead cells, any toxins, and they can also repair and heal cells that need repairing. But these nanobots are so small that in the same way that oxygen cells can be transported around your body, in your blood, distributed by your heart, imagine the same thing is happening with these tiny nanobots. Some are still working on your lungs, but others are now working on your heart. Imagine thousands of them looking for opportunities to heal the tissue and the cells in your heart. If there's any cholesterol, they're removing it. If certain chambers or arteries connected need to be cleaned or improved, they're doing that. And just allow your imagination to imagine an army of billions of tiny microscopic robots focusing all of their energy on your healing, rejuvenation, and restoration. As you continue to breathe deeply and evenly, imagine these nanobots continuing their work. They travel through your bloodstream, reaching every single part of your body. With every heartbeat, they move further, scanning every cell, every tissue, every organ. Allow yourself to focus on different parts of your body and imagine the nanobots are in that part, healing but also releasing tension. Imagine they've got the ability to dissipate any adrenaline or cortisol and activate those hormones of relaxation conducive to slow, long, deep breaths, but also conducive to allowing all tension to melt away. Allow the muscles in your forehead to release tension and relax. Allow the muscles in your jaw to relax. As you breathe in and breathe out, all of the muscles connected with breathing relax. Focus now on your neck and your shoulders, feeling any and all tension just melting away. Feel that the nanobots are even working on the tissue and the neurons in your brain, activating memories of incredible night's sleep, activating a desire to yawn, releasing even more of those wonderful hormones that are conducive to deep, rejuvenating sleep. Get a sensation that the muscles in your arms and legs releasing tension, increasing relaxation, feeling that you're going deeper and deeper into this bed, mattress, and pillow just within your imagination. Brainwaves shifting from alpha to beta, maybe on a journey towards the theta frequency of deep, deep sleep. As you visualize these nanobots reaching any areas that particularly need healing, imagine you can view them through a microscope inside your own body, see them glowing brighter as they repair cells, soothe inflammation, and restore balance. Feel the warmth as they activate the perfect blend of hormones needed for deep, rejuvenating sleep. As these nanobots go to work, your body feels lighter and more relaxed. With each breath, release any tension or discomfort. These nanobots are like gentle caretakers, ensuring every part of you is functioning at its best. Think of the nanobots there in your brain, soothing your thoughts, clearing your mind, and preparing you for sleep. Your brain waves begin to slow down, signaling to your body that it's time to rest. These nanobots continue their journey, ensuring everything in your body is harmoniously balanced. You feel a deep sense of deep relaxation spreading from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. Breathing in, breathing out, feeling deeper and deeper relaxed. And allow the nanobots to continue their healing work. And feel that wave of relaxation expanding, guiding you to fall asleep quickly and deeply whenever it's the right time. Imagine a soothing ritual of calmness that gently leads you into a restful night's sleep. The nanobots are activating your ability to notice what works. The routines and rituals that guide you towards getting to sleep quickly, enjoying deep sleep, and resting well, encourage you to do more of what works and less of what doesn't. As you find yourself with your head on the pillow in the evening, you find yourself thinking that you've completed all you needed to do, that now is your time to relax, and there are no worries or spinning plates left behind. Give permission to your subconscious to seamlessly work through solutions, revolving any challenges as you sleep. Embrace the idea that life is not about work. It's now a journey of enjoying life and helping others, which starts with caring for yourself. So picture your mind laying down the foundations of inspiration as you rest. Imagine those nanobots planting seeds of ideas deep in your subconscious mind, that while you sleep, you are not working, but your brain and mind is working for you, diligently solving challenges and problems, but sowing the seed for future ideas. Right now, your mind is focused on deep, restorative sleep. And plant the seed of an idea that the deeper you sleep, the more likely you are to awaken each morning with renewed energy, vitality, and enthusiasm. But it's centered around health and healing. Deep sleep means restorative sleep, and rejuvenating sleep means you awaken with more energy. And if you happen to awaken in the night, that is a good thing, not a problem, because you could see it as a divine moment of creativity, and you could harness it before returning to deeper, even more restful sleep. Feel every breath you take, cleansing your mind and body, preparing you for deep, rejuvenating, restorative sleep. Feel that time can slow down in your imagination. With each second that passes, feel yourself sinking deeper into the mattress, as if floating on a cloud of serenity. Let go of all tension and stress, releasing it with each exhale, making room for peaceful slumber. And what if sleep was just a peaceful sanctuary, and rest is profound and rejuvenating for you? Embrace this time as the ideal opportunity for your body to heal and your mind to rest, preparing for the day that lies ahead. Notice that as you allow sleep to be a peaceful journey, it transports you to a state of deep relaxation, healing, and rejuvenation. You can feel a deep sense of gratitude for the day's experiences, and allow this gratitude to guide you into a positive state that is conducive to a peaceful night's sleep. Your sleeping space is a cocoon of comfort, safe, secure, and perfectly designed for your rest. Each night, you notice it becomes easier and easier to effortlessly establish routines that lead to great sleep, nurturing your body and soul. So embrace the tranquility of the night, knowing you are exactly where you need to be for optimal rest. Feel those nanobots are busy doing their work, healing, restoring balance. And when their work is done, they will leave your body in your outward breath without you even noticing. As you listen to my words, feel an increasing desire to go to that place of superb, restful sleep. Sleep is natural. There's been times in your life where you couldn't stay awake if you tried, that it was so easy to drift off into that place of being so tired you couldn't keep your eyes open. You were nodding off, drifting into that place. So as you listen to my words, feel that if you're listening to this in a place where sleep isn't the objective, very soon I will count from 1 to 10. And if your body is not ready for sleep, then you will awaken. But if your head is on a pillow, if your body is on a mattress, if your intuition and subconscious mind feel that now is the time for sleep, then as I count from 1 to 10, the numbers don't awaken you. They are stepping stones to slumber, guiding you towards even deeper, more relaxing sleep. You can choose to awake if you desire. But also, you can enjoy the journey to the most wonderful night's sleep, knowing that when your unconscious decides to awaken you, perhaps the very next day, you will awaken feeling refreshed, as if each cell in your body has been revitalized, ready to embrace a new day. As I count from 1 to 10, feel you are moving towards whatever feels like is best for your body, mind, and soul. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.